ML Sports Take, brought to you by our good friends at Rosie's Corner and St. Bonaventure's online Masters in Journalism programs. Make sure you visit sbujournalism.com. You know, the Negro League's a celebration. It's all been amazing. Rickwood Field tonight, Giants and Cardinals. You know, and we've seen a lot of players get into the Hall of Fame over the course couple of decades, you know, in Cooperstown and all the rest. And just a continued celebration. Unfortunately, Willie Mays passing recently has brought even more of that to the forefront because it happened the same week as Rickwood Field, which is absolutely sad, right? Because it was supposed to be, with Mays living, a celebration of Mays and the Negro Leagues together, because after all, at Rickwood Field, that's where a lot of the magic happened for Willie Mays, man. The Birmingham Black Barons, of course, 1948, and the Negro League World Series, the last one that was played was there. And then Mays played a couple more seasons for the Barons before he had just one of the most elite careers in baseball history for the New York and San Francisco Giants, and then the New York Mets in the end. By the way, Rickwood Field, a little bit of history here. It's the oldest professional ballpark in the United States. Been going since 1910, so a couple of years before Fenway and a couple of years before a few others. 181 Hall of Famers played there. Absolutely mind-boggling when you think about that number. And you know, you think about the greats of the game and the history and that entire area. And again, it was supposed to be coupled with a living Willie Mays to celebrate him. Instead, now we're remembering him, and they put together a pretty cool logo that I saw earlier today. But all of this stuff is great. I mean, Rickwood's great tonight. The Hall of Famers getting the recognition in Cooperstown, the East-West Classic in Cooperstown that happened over Memorial Day. You know, people like myself, you know, wearing Kansas City Monarch hats in celebration of the league, and books and the statistics that were added from the Negro Leagues into Major League Baseball to make it all professional baseball stats in terms of the majors and Negro Leagues. I know the minor leagues is still considered professional baseball, but you get my point. They're all roped into one now, right? Major Leagues and the Negro Leagues. But didn't all this take too much time? Yes, it did. Segregation should have been bashed way before Jackie Robinson. There should have been a bunch of those guys who could have played in the major leagues, man. Cool Papa Bell, John Lloyd, Buck Leonard, Satchel Paige, Josh Gibson, all of them. And, you know, I mean, could you imagine Oscar Charleston having a 20-year big league career? Come on, man. And Buck O'Neil was alive, and he should have gotten in the Hall of Fame, and then he died, and then he got in the Hall of Fame. Like, you can't fix those kind of things, man. We have to do right. We have to do better. Having said that, even though all of this stuff should have happened a long time before, and segregation should have been crushed a long time before, Bob Kendrick will tell you this from the Negro Leagues Museum. He'll tell you it's a constant push, a constant celebration, a constant education, constant teamwork to keep celebrating, keep getting the word out there for the Negro Leagues. So I guess we'll have to meet in the middle. ML Sports Take.